We're using all sugar components to make this sculpture of the grounds that the museum wanted to feature for their celebration. We have accounted for 1,000 cupcakes we're going to serve the guests.
We wanted to make sure we had the orchard completely symmetrical. They're going to have trees made of sugar.
We all remember that day here in Oklahoma City where we were. So for us to give back finally and do it in our medium, which is sugar and chocolate and cake, it's really rewarding for us.
I haven't seen you in a long time.
It's been a while.
This is a place not just for remembering, but it is for celebrating, and it is for moving forward. And it is amazing, as soon as 9/11 occurred, all of America looked to Oklahoma to say, what did you learn? How can you engage? We need your help. We'll continue to be leaders in that just because of who we are and because of what God has done in our hearts and our lives and how we're gaining the insight to that.
Well, this is a place that's rich in history, and today you're going to hear from some of the community leaders that played a very, very important, pivotal role in helping to build this museum.
No one has a clue how this museum got here, and we thought it was important to let you see some of the faces who helped put it together. What you see in the museum really is the Oklahoma story. It really is the story that you guys all helped write, and these people were kind of the catalysts and the people who helped represent you.
These folks, these community leaders, included us, and I say us as family members, survivors, and rescuers. The most meaningful and the most difficult part of the museum is the Circle of Honor. And for the reason that those were my friends, my family, my co-workers, and not only do we have their story, but we have stories to tell about them, the good memories before April the 19th. So it's important for me to go into that room each time that I come to the museum and be able to remember that person as they were.
I was very concerned that we had to get it right the very first time because we were building something so quickly after the event happened. A lot of museums, most museums, and most memorials don't open for a long time. We were going to open up something that people would be coming to that were actually there on April 19th. So the accuracy of it and the trying to impart that feeling about what was going on down there in those first days and weeks was very important to me.
I remember saying, hope for what? I couldn't see the hope, and I couldn't see how you could tell the devastating story that happened in the lives of all the people that were killed and hurt. And I couldn't see how you could have peace and serenity from that. But when I looked out over that memorial, that's exactly what we got. I finally came to realize that this memorial museum was for everybody in the country. It was for everybody in the world. It wasn't just for me and my daughter like I first came to feel. I eventually came to know that everybody was affected by this, and it had to tell the story for everyone.